Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the reaction log. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wow, lots of woes today. Yeah, I'm accompanied here by my girlfriend.
Hello.
She's not an escort that I purchased. She actually likes me. Still expensive though.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a lot of this out. I'm just gonna say stuff right now. She has a condition. It's a condition that she'll have until she dies, and
it's terminal.
Yeah, it's terminal. How long have you had it for?
Like since I could first remember, since I was like 2.
Okay. And it's synesthesia. It's the big S. So that's a thing in music, right? Because you always hear from people that we meet, especially if you go to music school, they talk about having synesthesia and like, wow, look at how special they are, right? And you don't even really know if they're being truthful about it, because anyone can lie about that. I could tell you that I have synesthesia. Are you lying about it?
Maybe I am.
Do you take pride in being special with your synesthesia?
I feel like the kind I have isn't like super cool. I don't have it with music. That would
What?
be cool.
What? I thought you did.
No.
Do you not have synesthesia?
No, I said I don't have it with music. Like, for me, it's just letters have colors and numbers have colors and like certain days of the week and stuff like that have colors. But it's all color related. It's not.
When you say letter, what about like note names? Like when I play a note?
Yeah, that. Like the note name, the letter has a color, but
Okay.
not the sound of it. I don't have it.
That's not really related to music. I'm not really sure how we're gonna. Well, all right. So you said that you see letters and you.
Yeah, letters have colors and numbers have colors.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll explore that a little bit. First thing I think will be interesting. Have you ever taken a synesthesia test before?
I have not.
Okay. So you don't even really know if you have it.
Maybe I'm just
Maybe
making it up.
Maybe you're just making it up. I should have vetted my guests before I bring them on. Let's just go ahead and jump into the test, maybe. I don't know. I feel like a lot of synesthesia is based around like this whole perceiving music with colors thing.
It could be any mixture of senses.
Do you know for sure that you can't do that? Is this just like a lost cause?
I'm pretty sure.
Are we not gonna find anything out like that?
I mean, maybe I'll be surprised, but to my knowledge, I don't hear music and see colors.
Okay.
I've known people that are like that, but
they're lying. I remember in my orchestra class, my teacher tried to get us to like hear colors while listening to music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always thought it was just like a scam because people would call out numbers and they would just say
colors?
People would call out colors, and I never trusted any of them. It just seemed so random to me.
Yeah, I feel like certain emotion in music can evoke a color, but it's not
like blue.
Yeah, like sad can be blue, but that's not like that's more of just a feeling.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this test. Do you have signs of synesthesia, you freak?
They spell it differently.
Oh, yeah. Which
Threw
one's
in
right?
an A in there. I've never seen it with an A.
Oh yeah, I guess that's something for the viewers to know. You're a spelling whiz.
I like spelling.
You like spelling?
I've always been pretty good at spelling.
You're also really good at math too.
Yeah, I was good at math back in the day. Calculus.
Right? Do you think that helped you with that?
I don't know. I don't really
No,
feel like
it didn't
it.
do
I don't
anything.
really feel like it did. I feel like it was just like kind of separate, but maybe.
Did it at least make looking at worksheets like more fun? Was it like colorful?
Maybe. I feel like
Do you see it, like,
the fun
visually?
part.
Or is it just an association?
It's more of an association. If I see it in my head, it's colored. Like if I'm reading it, I'm not like my brain doesn't make it that color.
Yeah.
But if I'm thinking about it, it's that color.
And sorry, we haven't even taken the test, so really we don't know what you're saying. But
yeah.
You also have it with letters too.
With letters, yeah. Every letter has
Every
a color.
letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when you look at this, though, it's not like a color coded.
Yeah, because I'm just seeing what it's showing me. But if I think about the letter in my head, it has that color.
I'll do my own quiz. What's Q?
Yellow.
Yeah, just yellow.
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a darker yellowish, but it's yellow.
What about O?
Orange. So most
O
of
for
them.
orange?
Okay.
You're just.
Most
I don't believe you.
Most of letters are orange, which is also my least favorite color. But that's like the most common one that I see. H is also orange, but it's a darker orange. They're different shades.
Okay. What about S?
Yeah. Blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Like 2.
Yes.
S. Do you think it has to do with the shape, maybe? Because S and 2 are kind of similar.
Maybe. I always thought it was more of the sound of it almost.
2S.
They don't sound similar.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a combination of the shape and the sound, and I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, well, synesthesia is a condition in which one sense, for example, hearing, is simultaneously perceived as if by one or more additional senses such as sight. Yours is sight all around.
Yeah, it's only visual, colors and letters and numbers. Yeah.
Okay.
But it could be any combination of senses. Like if you taste a number, I don't have that. But
what's your name?
Oh, we're doing my real name, Heather. Yeah,
I guess.
That's me.
I guess. Heather, do you have any of the following neurodivergence?
Not to my knowledge.
Not to your knowledge. Hey, you got a guitar there. So I
Let's
have that
go.
one. All right. You don't have any of this?
No.
ADHD?
Not diagnosed. I
Not
don't
diagnosed?
think so.
No? What's that one?
I think that's like dyslexia, but for numbers.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, none of the above. Do you perceive numbers, letters, or words in color?
Yes.
There is no yes option. It's no,
Oh.
sometimes, frequently, almost always.
I guess almost always then.
Okay. It's weird that yes always isn't an option.
That is, yeah.
Do certain sound produce odor or taste in your mouth? Could you imagine that?
That would be weird. I can't
Yeah.
imagine that. Hear a song, it's like, ooh, that's salty.
Oh, you're lucky if it's salty. What if you get some, like,
That's
disgusting
true, yeah.
flavor?
It's like super bitter or something.
Yeah. Tastes like an old man's vomit.
Ew.
So no? Alright. Do you feel physical sensation when watching someone else get hurt? This is, what are you, like a
Oh,
psycho?
I've never heard of that one before.
This is good.
Is he okay?
This is the representation of feeling pain, watching
Just
someone else get hurt.
Crawling
Yeah.
into himself.
So no, you don't actually feel pain. I feel pleasure.
Yeah.
Do you perceive colors or abstract shapes during everyday activities like eating?
No.
No. Okay. Do you describe your unusual perceptions to other people?
That's a weird question.
I guess you're doing that now.
I have described it to you, I guess, yeah.
You've talked to someone about it. So
sometimes, sure.
Frequently, that's annoying.
Yeah,
if
just
it's
all the time.
just it's all you talk about.
That
Just
is
like,
my personality.
shut up. I don't care.
I'm so
th-
special.
Yeah. Does hearing music produce an experience of color for you?
No. I wish it did. That would be cool.
I wish it did too.
Yeah.
That would be
Sorry
cool
that I'm not
for
that
this
cool.
video. So no.
I could pretend it does.
Yeah, just pretend. Everyone else does. I see numbers, days, etc. in special landscape or pattern.
Spatial.
I see numbers, days, etc. in a spatial landscape or pattern around the body.
Wait, what?
So no.
No.
And that is represented by a woman with her dog.
Yeah, what?
Oh, she has a calendar.
Oh, right.
Yeah, alright. As in, like, that is around her body.
That is
She
around
hung that
my
up,
body.
though.
She did.
So I don't know if that's, like, a disease.
Disease.
But, I have been affected by visual distractions. Never. I'm never distracted.
Wait.
I'm so locked in.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I don't get distracted. Was it sounds cause colors that blocks?
She's distracted right now. She looked up from her equations.
Why? Yeah, do your math. What are you doing?
What equation is that?
That looked like the area of or the volume of a sphere, I think. I don't
Z,
know.
what's Z?
What color? Yellow.
No, I mean, like, what does it mean?
What does it mean?
What is Z?
I haven't done math since I was 18. I was good in high school. I didn't have to do it in college. I was going to be a math minor.
And then what did you end up minoring in?
Neuroscience.
You didn't have to
'Cause
do
I
any
thought-
math for neuroscience?
Not really. Maybe, no, really no.
Wow.
It's mostly just biology, but with the brain specifically.
Hmm.
Which is cool. That's why I did it. It's interesting.
So no, rarely. Wait, are you affected? Have I been affected by visual distraction? Of course you have.
Well, but
Always.
oh my god, I'm so distracted.
Of course you're distracted. Yeah,
Wait,
like
what was the example? Go to the example that block your view of screen. No, yeah. I don't have them in that kind
Why
of
is
way.
rarely the least amount? Just no. I never have a sound that like blinds me.
Yeah, I'm affected by a regular visual distraction, just like anyone else would be, but like not
Alright,
like
so
that.
rarely, I guess.
I guess.
Maybe one day that'll happen. Hey, it's this guy again.
Yeah, it's this.
I'm affected by visual confusion. I confused.
numbers and colors.
What?
Confuse numbers and colors. No.
No, you would never do that. I experience pain when witnessing others in distress. Heck no.
Emotional pain. I'm an empath.
Oh yeah. Right. So almost always is that.
Well, does it mean like physical pain? Because no, I don't.
I experience pain.
When seeing pain, empathetic Wait, what? Pain empathetic eliciting stimuli.
Do you wait? All right, so
What?
hold on. This is the vocab word of the day. Pain empathetic eliciting stimuli. Whenever you see a PEE or a PEES, do you ever
Appease.
appease? Whenever you see peas, do you do you experience pain? I experience pain when I pee sometimes.
Oh, same.
Yeah.
Oh, bird.
Yeah, I forgot to. I haven't mentioned that.
I don't think so. If it means physical pain, then no.
I think it means physical
I'm
pain.
assuming.
I have repetitive behaviors such as fixed repetitive routines or an urge to check things repeatedly.
Sounds like OCD.
You don't have that.
No.
You just go with the flow.
I don't
Like,
have
I feel like
routine.
a repetitive routine. Like, I have routines that I do. Repetitive movements with objects, repeated body movements such as rocking. Oh,
I do like rocking
you do
and
rock.
clapping.
Rocking and clapping.
But I'm not doing it all the time.
Ritualistic
it just
behavior.
Feels nice.
You do, like, you chant sometimes too. I hear you just, like, chant sometimes.
Yeah, in my sleep.
You do. You were talking a lot last night.
Oh, was I?
You were.
Yeah, I was having some crazy dreams. I have crazy dreams all the time.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
Maybe there's a question about that. So never?
Do you see colored auras? No. What color would your aura be?
Probably black.
Red. No, it's red.
Black, I think.
It's a dark blood red.
Yeah. If only you knew. The darkness
Your dark
within.
passenger.
My dark passenger. Do you see color auras around people? No.
No.
No. Do you taste illicit colors or textures? Ooh.
Yum.
Yum.
Some salty cucumber.
Salty cucumber.
Just gonna be no to all of them except for the very first question.
Yeah. Do you have a strong interest in visual arts or music? It's
I do, but I think
What does
that's
that
pretty.
have to-
I think that's pretty normal.
What does that have to do?
Actively dislike. I hate art and music.
Yeah. All right. So yes,
Yes,
a lot.
a lot.
Almost there. Put in
It's
your
one
email
of
address.
these.
Oh
No.
no. Oh God. All right. Well, I'm gonna put it in my burner.
No.
Wait. What? However, it appears that you probably do not have synesthesia. Well, that's the video. Sorry.
Thanks for watching.
You don't have anything.
That's the thing. It was asking about every single type.
It is
I
unlike.
don't think anyone has
See,
all
what-
of them.
Why would you need like a test to know? You know if you have synesthesia or not. Because you have like a mixing of senses.
That was not a good test at all.
This is stupid.
Sorry.
This is for the people that claim to have synesthesia that don't actually have it, and they're just like sometimes.
I just want to feel like I do.
Sometimes I have it. They answer like the second least for all of them, and it's like you might have synesthesia. Let's actually represent all of your numbers.
Okay.
I think doing the alphabet would be a bit much,
There's a lot of letters.
but just to see, like I don't know, 0. Let's pick some colors. So what is 0 again? You said
Okay.
like purple. Purple gray.
It's more
Which one are
gray than
these?
purple, really. It's gonna be that's pretty. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. There we go. All right, so we got 0 there. All right, this is gonna be upsetting to see.
Disgusting.
Ugh, hate it.
So wrong.
All right, let's get 1 up in this.
That's gonna be like a red orange.
This is gonna take forever.
Sorry. You want it to be accurate? Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Well, actually, it needs to be.
Okay.
I want it to be just a little more red. It's a little too orange. Okay.
All right.
That's my favorite number.
Yep, I got that one. All right, moving on.
That honestly is pretty much the shade of blue.
No, come on.
It is
Fix
pretty
it.
much. It's maybe
Fix
it's
it.
maybe slightly too dark.
Is that your favorite shade of blue?
No, my favorite shade of blue is baby blue.
Isn't that unfortunate?
Yeah, none of them are like that. They're all kind of ugly colors, like ugly shades of the color.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Maybe that is a reflection of yourself.
My self-hatred.
Yeah, there's something to examine there.
Green, obviously.
Obviously.
What else would it be?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This sucks.
Sorry.
I'm gonna let you do that.
Back to orange,
See you
baby.
later.
Where are you going?
Maybe go get some water.
Okay.
Here, you get in the pilot seat.
No, okay. I get to fly the plane.
Yep.
How are you copying it? satisfied with that.
I guess no 10.
Well, so with double-digit numbers, it's kind of just... I more so see the individual ones. So 10 would just kind of be 1 and 0, you know what I mean?
Wow. I can't believe you're good at math with, like, that kind of thing. You see, like, 19 is, like, 1 and 9.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't really create its own color. Huh. It's kind of lame.
Yeah, that's very, like, Roman.
Yeah.
I wish you could have, like, organized it a little nicer.
Sorry.
Let me fix that. Well, actually, man, there's no real good way to do it. It sucks that you don't have 10.
If I had to choose a color for the 10, it would go more towards the 1 than the 0.
Really?
It's more of an orange, yeah.
Okay. It's because it's the first color?
Maybe. That might be part of it. I feel like one of them is more dominant. Like, for like 12, the 2 would be more dominant. It would be more blue.
Oh.
Like 19 would be... I think it's really actually the second one that's more dominant, unless it's 10, now that I'm thinking about it. Because 13 would be more green. Yeah, I never really never thought about that.
Well, there we go. Well, this is kind of nice. Based on how you've described it before, I was expecting it to be more orange.
The alphabet is more...
We're not doing that one. There's no
It's way. A lot of letters.
I'm not. I don't want to practice that long.
A lot of them are kind of like 4 for the alphabet.
Oh, really?
4 and 5, yeah.
Well, we have that. How can I relate this to music? Hold on, let's see. Let me bring up my guitar. So, like, this note right here. That's an A, which is what color?
Green.
Green?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear that? And just connect green, please.
I can try.
You got it?
Green.
Alright, so, like...
That ended on green?
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
And they have to be octave equivalent too. So what's this? What color do you get?
Like a red.
Like
a cherry.
Okay.
Was it supposed to be A?
It's supposed to be green. What about this one?
Is that also an A?
What is it? What color do you see?
I'd be like a ice blue if I had to...
Really? Well, as long as it's consistent. Like, what do you get from this one?
Orange.
That's different.
You made me say green because it was A.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, so wait, so you are like, hold on.
Maybe. I don't know if I'm just making it up, but if I have to choose, like, that's what feels right. You know?
Well, okay, how about this? Let's do a perfect pitch test. One that I've watched, apparently, which is hilarious. And I'm going to write down all of your answers, and then we're going to do the test again and see if you give the same answers.
I probably won't, but we can try. That'd be cool.
I think that's a good way to end this one.
You have perfect pitch.
Do ya?
10 notes will be played. Note number 1.
Like a gold.
Answer will appear in 3, 2, 1. Note number 1 was D, 4th octave. Answer will appear in 3, 2. Note number 6.
All right. Don't look at the screen, and I'm going to jump around, and we're going to see if you have the same answers.
You really want me to have the
I do.
audio synesthesia?
All right, so don't look. Don't
Okay.
look. Look over there.
Okay.
Look over there or something.
My eyes are drafted.
Yeah, you can close your eyes.
Okay.
All right. What was that?
That was like a dark gray.
Okay.
Dark yellow, orange. Why are they also orange? Said that originally?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said that originally.
Okay. My eyes are supposed to still be closed.
Yep.
That's blue. It's light blue.
Really?
Yeah.
You answered yellow on that one the first time.
I was gonna say I don't remember saying blue the first time, but that...
That's what it is now, though. What do you think that means?
It was a very light color.
Okay. I don't know.
It looks like I just don't have it.
Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure people with perfect pitch, you wouldn't have perfect pitch unless you were a musician, because you wouldn't know that you have, like, pitch memory. You have to learn the notes, and then you get familiar with them. So I don't know. Maybe you could get familiar with this.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If I knew it.
I don't
what
know.
They sounded like more.
I don't know. I feel like she was, like, 50% there, which is, I don't know. Like, I would be 0. I wouldn't know what to say, because I don't have any colors elicited from any of these sounds.
They don't kind of give you, like, an association, like a feeling?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Really?
Not
okay.
at all. I do not have that. And not a color feeling.
And letters and stuff.
No. The
Like
the
that.
only feeling I get is if I hear two notes. Like that has a feeling.
Color feeling?
No, just
Oh.
it just feels like
Oh.
that. Like those intervals. But I don't have a feeling from just like one note. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, that's how most people are.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was exploring my girlfriend's synesthesia. I don't know. Did you learn anything new about it?
Not really, but it was fun.
Okay. Well,
I had a good time.
all right. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, well, I think we can wrap this one up here. So, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Hey, want some guitar lessons? I'm fully booked right now, but send me an email and state your case, and if it's a good fit, I'll let you know. Head on down over to Root and Delight for some merch. I've mentioned Outschool a lot on this channel. She's actually on Outschool herself. She's a math and science tutor. She has a bachelor's degree, just as I have a bachelor's degree. What a joke, right? She has a degree in STEM, though, with a minor and also STEM. And she's really smart. So if you have any kids that need tutoring, math and science, she has you there. There'll be a link to that in the description. You know, we are moving soon, so our income kind of needs to be like, we need some extra money for that. You can't do it if you're an adult, so no creeps, sorry. You have to be a child. Outschool won't let you if you're over 18, so, you know, sorry about that. Yeah, anything else? All right, I think we're good. Well, I'll see you in the next one.